Hello everyone, Faye Explorer here. I'm so excited to share my experiences, my journeys, my trips, and my tips on how I'm able to get my visas in record time. I got my American visa in 2 weeks, my Canadian visa in 3 weeks, and my Australian visa in 1 week. And I'm putting up a disclaimer here that I'm not an immigration lawyer. I'm just passionate about sharing my successes as a layman, and my hope is that it will help somebody out there who is just like me. So in today's video, I want to take you through the documents that I carried with me for my interview. And now, guys, believe you me, I had over 20 documents with me. I even had to arrange them in a file in alphabetical order so that in case I was asked for any, it was easy to retrieve. So what were these so many documents? I had my passport. In fact, I had 2 passports. I had my old passport, which had the stamps of all the countries that I had been to, so it carried my travel history. My other passport was new and had none, so I was not going to take any chances. Just in case I was asked, then I would have proof. Then the other one was my appointment confirmation page. Then I also had my DS 160 confirmation page. Then I had my appointment confirmation letter. Then I had passport size photographs which had been taken with the specifications given in the US Embassy consular page on visa application. Now, the bulk of my documents are here now. I had to prove on my travel plans. So for my travel plans, I had an invitation from a host in America. And in the invitation letter, they had also indicated that they would take care of some of my expenses. And it worked very well for me. You can also get an invitation from a relative out there, friends out there, or a conference that you applied to and they sent you an invitation, or maybe from a hospital that you had applied to go do some rotation. And you can also do yourself an itinerary and also a hotel reservation as a tourist. This is where you show every day that when I arrive on this date, this is what I will do, these are the sites I'll visit, and this is the hotel I'll be staying. Then you go to day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, maybe up to day 7, and then you indicate your date of return. That after you are done with sightseeing, I'll be coming back at this time. So that one can also work for you. So my other document was my financial ability. So for me, I had my own bank statement that was dated back 6 months to show the transaction on and off up to the time I got the bank statement printed. If you do not have your own bank statement, you can also get somebody to sponsor you for the trip. And they are supposed to write an affidavit of support and attach their bank statement, indicating that they will be taking care of you, and that works as well. Then my other one was home ties. A lot of documents here. So for my home ties, I had quite a bit, like 4 general sections. So for the first one was family. So I had documents showing that I had ties with family back home. I carried their birth certificates to prove that I was directly related to them. Also on home ties, I indicated work. So for my work, I showed I had an appointment letter because I'm employed back home. I even had a leave letter, approved leave letter by my supervisor, indicating that even at my workplace they knew I was going on my annual leave and I was taking these many days, and on a certain date I will be reporting back to work. So this also worked very well for me. Also on assets, I put documents on assets. Assets included title deeds, logbooks, whatever it is you have back home. It's good because it shows you really have a lot to come back to when your visit is done. Then I also put my documentation on my education, my academic certificates. I arranged them to the most current one. So those were even more than 20 documents that I put out there. And I had ensured that, you remember we did the DS 160 previously, ensured that every section was covered by the proof that I carried. Because if the consular officer is not comfortable with any of the areas, then they can always ask you to show proof. And you make sure that you don't leave any area uncovered for your own safety. And if you need more help, if you want us to help you, please write us an email at fayeexploreradvisors@gmail.com, and we will help you in the best way we can and take you through the process in the way that we know has worked before. So now, my documents are ready, and I have checked them over and over again to ensure that they are the right documents that I need to carry. So in my next video, which you cannot afford to miss, I will take you through 1, my dress code for the day, and what I also saw happening there at the embassy, my arrival at the gate, the 2 documents that I was allowed to go in with. And without those ones, I saw some people getting turned away. What happened at the waiting bay? And now, my approach to the window to meet the consular officer and our conversation. Each and every question that I was asked and my response to the questions. And I'll also include some questions that are normally asked that I was not asked. And I'll tell you what happened to all the documents that I carried and what I was asked for to prove. So thank you very much for your time. God bless you. I love you.